Welcome to the OFX podcast. I'm Dave Claxton. Along with me, as always, is the sorceress of soreness, Bethany McChesney. Why are we sore, Bethany?
Um,
Did you fall down, go boom?
I did really bad. I ate shit like you wouldn't believe.
Die.
Yeah. We're training for this 50K, and yesterday they had this trail preview big group run. So we went. We got to see a big portion of the trail. It was we did about 30K and around 27K. There was a group of guys because it was an out and back, so some of the people were kind of passing and stuff at different points. So this faster group of guys passed us kind of on a downhill, like a rocky section too. And um I looked up for just a second to think, I wonder if I could keep up with them. And then I nicked a rock and flew like ass over tea kettle. What they call a scorpion fall, where
Yeah,
your
like
feet
where your back,
fly.
like,
My feet flew up so bad my hamstrings cramped.
die.
And I kind of slid into it like you're going into home base. But I took my hand off a rock pretty bad and it instantly swelled up like a giant sausage. So, which was the only thing that like really concerned me. So I'm like, man, I have a Hyrox this weekend, like, and I just broke my hand. But I went to emerge. It was too busy, so I left, and it feels a lot better today. Just some bruising and stuff, but the whole one side of my body is just it feels like I was in a fight. So my shoulder, my knee, my hip, my hand. So yeah, it was if there was a video of it, it would be pretty entertaining. But I don't know if I've biffed it that bad in a run in a very, very long time.
I'm trying to think the last time I've actually fallen down. And it's been a
You
while.
gotta
Like,
run some trails more.
well, yeah, I used to do a lot of judo. I'd be falling like hundreds of times a week. That was 90% of the training was falling down.
Yeah.
And now
Hmm.
I'm like, shit, I haven't ate it in a while.
Yeah, you got to see if your body can still handle it.
I think I maybe fell off the box maybe a few months back, but
Yeah, my leg's still healing from that one. So now I really look like a mess.
I've never done a box jump slam like that one though. Like I've never done a shin smasher.
You've never?
No, no.
How often do you do box jumps?
Not super often, but I also don't challenge myself enough.
Yeah, I feel like I probably have box jumps like once a week in programming.
Really? You know,
Yeah.
I don't do
I
it that
mean,
much.
short girls have to be able to jump, so.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, again, I've always found myself very anchored to the ground. You know, I'm a terra forma kind of guy. You know, I'm linked to the earth here. You know, there's not a lot of vertical leap in me, uh,
Yeah.
which is surprised because they like monster calves, but they don't do anything.
Just for show, not the go.
You know? It's like, how'd you get calves like that? I don't know. They don't do shit. But yeah, yeah. But I do box jumps every now and again, and I'll go up to like I'll do like a 30-inch box jumps, but I never like stack things on top
No, no.
and push the
No, I don't.
limits. And I
Yeah.
also usually use a softer box too. So even if I was to crack a shin,
Yeah.
I'd be all right. But I'm okay avoiding that. I'm all right.
Yeah.
That's cool with me,
Yeah.
you know. But you're right. I haven't ate shit on a trail in a long time. Uh,
Mhm.
but we did our Ryland hike on Friday, and that's the
Mhm.
first time I've been on a like actual trail in a long time, and I'm like, wow, my footing is not near as sure as
Yeah, it's definitely a skill, and if you don't use it, it's something that you lose for sure.
yeah. And I mean, we were just walking, just hiking
Hmm.
on the way down. I'm like, yeah, I am really cautious here. Like I used
Yeah.
bombing down the hills used to be a strength of mine, right? They used to be a spot where I could make some ground up,
Hmm.
but not anymore. Yeah, I'm a candy ass.
Yeah.
I'm old and terrified. There's teenagers on my lawn. No, that's good. I think let's just dive right into the Hyrox. What do you want to start with? Do you want to start with a little bit about Boston before we talk about Hamburg?
Yeah, Boston was pretty exciting for Canadians here, so we could chat about that.
Right, all right. Why don't you start with your girl?
Yeah, so we have a new number two fastest Canadian female.
That is
Um,
really going to piss Matt off, and I love it.
I know, and Matt did mess up some stats here. So our girl, Lindsay Bessagato, ran a 5 minute personal best. She ran a 105. So her goal for a while now has been to break 70. And this has been a good training block for her. She's run a 110 twice. So she's like right there. Yeah, and she ended up just smashing it in Boston. She went into it saying like, I have a really good feeling about this one. So just so elated for her. She works so hard. She's so committed to her training and yeah, she deserved that for sure. She really struggled with the sled pull every race. It's been which is odd because she's such a strong girl. So she took 2 minutes off of the sled pull alone at just that one station. And I'm not saying that's because of fast sleds, because
No.
typically her sled pull is unusually slow for someone of her ability. So, yeah, even just right there, she's been really focused on the sled pull. So that was a big station for her. And then her running was just so consistent. But again, she's been focusing so much on that. So that does move her behind Maria. So I really dug today because I couldn't find anywhere where there was like top country lists.
No.
Um, and there wasn't, I looked on different results, apps and stuff. And so I spent probably too much time looking at like, maybe there was a Canadian in Bangkok. I don't know. Maybe there was a Canadian
A
in
lot of
Singapore.
Canadians down in that Mumbai race, and
Yeah, you never know. So, as far as I could tell, so Maria Fesick is still our fastest Canadian with a 102.51, and Lindsay is number two. So, as far as I know, so if I'm mistaken, someone please correct me. But Lindsay with a 105, and then around that 107, so we have Katie Simonson with a 107.30, but then we have Jillian Gook from Toronto with a 107.36. And then around there, 108, and then we have 10 oh sorry, 106 is Quinlan Hickey from Toronto. So she would be our third fastest Canadian. Yeah, so Maria, Lindsay, Quinlan, and then we're getting into a more common number for some
I
Canadian.
am of the belief that there is a shit ton of Canadian women out there who could be very good at this who have not yet discovered it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
Like
most
not
people aren't
maybe
gonna
not
walk in
instantly.
and run a 102, but
No, not instantly, but I mean that have that potential that if they modified their training could really be good. I mean like, like triathletes and I mean, is there some CrossFitters maybe, but like I think that there's quite a and I believe it elsewhere too. I believe in the States. I believe there's so many people that could be very good at this
yeah.
that we have never heard of yet.
Uh-huh. Oh
And
yeah, I mean I even think about some girls that like runners that I've trained with in my past who are very strong ladies,
mhm.
kind of that 800-meter type on the track. And I'm like, man, I wish I could convince you to do a Hyrox because you're so strong and still have incredible running ability. So I believe that for sure. That we have the potential for, some ladies that could run that, but they got to do it. So
Yeah, they got to step up. But in the meantime, I'm very proud of you, Lindsay. Way to go.
yeah, it was a very I shed a little tear. She raced during my daughter's hockey game, so Jeff was kind of watching her live stream and then as soon as the hockey game finished, we were like watching her at wall balls and like I was like tearing up a little bit like a mom. I was like, "Oh, yay." I was so happy for her. Just when you know how bad someone wants something and how hard they've worked and like it's been they've put in the time and like really made sacrifices. Like you just can't help but just feel so happy for them. So
Well,
it
and
was,
then to not just hit the goal, but to absolutely obliterate it.
yeah, yeah, just smash it.
You know,
Um, Yeah, it's pretty exciting. Not like I mean, I'd be so happy for she ran like a 109.59, but like she blew her
Yeah.
goal out of the
So
water.
now
So
I want to see her race against Brooklyn more.
yeah, so she was like 15 seconds behind Brooklyn, and they're such a similar athlete, like that
Because
CrossFit background,
yeah,
strong.
yeah, because I saw Brooklyn and Janelle racing together and having a great race. I think if Lindsay had been in with them, oh, that would have been they would
Yeah,
epic battle.
because her time was right in between those two. So yeah, that would have been really good. So yeah. And I mean Lindsay's racing in Toronto this weekend, so she has another shot to really solidify her time. So and I'm assuming Maria is.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But here's the only thing, and Lindsay don't let
No, is Maria not racing?
Hamburg.
No, sorry, Maria's not in the
No,
Elite
no.
15, sorry.
So the only thing that and Lindsay, if you're listening, just plug your ears for a minute here. The only thing that's still disheartening is that like you got to be like 102 now to make it.
Well, she didn't even qualify for Worlds with that.
Yeah,
Like she was sixth or something in her age group. I
unbelievable.
forget. Yeah,
So
yeah,
fast.
yeah.
I will say one thing though to back you up. It was not like I don't think it was a thing where you said her sled improved that much, where it was a sled thing because I know two guys that just got murdered on the sleds and they said they were not easy.
Yeah, I don't think it was an easy sled situation.
No,
And I
no,
mean, it's not like her sled was crazy.
no, no, no.
It was like a 430,
Yeah.
which is kind of where, Lynn,
Honestly, I believe knowing her and knowing how strong she is, I think her sled should still be better than that.
yes, yes, but it was good for her. So,
Yeah, I just
uh,
think but that actually is a good thing. She's still got room to improve there, which means she's still got so much room to grow.
yes. Yeah, exactly.
That
I
was
was just trying to see. Oh, I was just trying to see how that put her. Um, so it is fifth in age group with a 105, but sixth overall. So her age group was just stacked.
that is unreal.
Yeah. So basically everyone in was between 25 and 29. That
Yeah.
was it.
So I want to look at something here. I'm just gonna check out. So that time they're the 105, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. So that wouldn't that like you got to be 103, pretty much under 104 to be in the top 40. No, I could
Yeah.
see her getting there.
Yeah. 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 If she wants it. So
Yeah,
if
but
she wants
yeah,
that. Hmm.
yeah. All right, and other Canadian news. A
Other Canadian news,
couple of Canadian men flying,
we had Cole run a 55:30. So that was over 2 minutes off of his previous best time.
which was already a Canadian world record.
Canadian world record. Yeah, 57:58 was his time before. So where that places him, 55:30 is the 10th fastest time
Yeah,
for men
gotta be
ever.
doubles.
Yeah. And that so his average between his two bests is 56:45, which puts him around that 22nd, 21st, 22nd.
It does, but I think now hold on here, and I'm going to look at something. And so if we look at right now, qualified for Hamburg, if he was sorry, what was it, 56 what?
Let's say 56:45 because
Okay,
I don't have his 57
so
exact.
56:45 would place him 23rd
Yeah.
for Hamburg. However, obviously he's not going to Hamburg because that's this weekend.
Uh-huh.
For Melbourne, which is the next one, some times change, and he would actually be 56:45.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Oh no, so it has him on here at 56:43 as 19th for
Okay.
Melbourne.
Okay. Yep. So you could get a roll down. So this year, the major that we're going to talk about, it did roll down to 21st for men.
And I didn't ask Cole today. I said, so Like, and I mean, obviously, I figured he'd be very busy, so I didn't want to bother him a lot. But I just said, okay, like, all congrats and everything. But I said, so Australia thought maybe, and he's like, he goes, I don't know. He said it wasn't even a concept to me until today that that was even a possibility. So,
Hmm.
he did not rule it out. So maybe right now, and think about it too. I'm not sure what he's racing. I'm assuming he's going to race this weekend too in Toronto.
Yeah.
If he was to duplicate it or even come close, that could put him legitimately just straight up to the Elite 15.
Yep.
So there's a lot of potential there. Um,
It's great. That's our first male who is there now.
yes,
We have a couple guys that have been kind of gunning for it. Like Isaac was there.
Isaac had a hell of a race this weekend too. I
Yeah.
believe his first time cracking 59.
No, he didn't run a fit PB.
No, he didn't. Oh, I
No.
didn't know. I thought 58 something. I thought that might have been a PB for him.
It's no, it's close, I think, but I don't think it's a PB for him.
Okay, but either way,
Hmm.
that was a good race.
Hmm. Yeah.
And again, who else? So there's a couple. Even Matt McLean had a good race. But what was one of the things for me though for the men's field, and I didn't get to see a lot of the women's just due to the timing. Again, man, they scattered them throughout the waves,
I know.
and it was like, ah, what a race it would have been.
Yeah, I don't know why this seems to keep happening. Like if you have a group of guys that are all saying they're going to run sub 65, why are they not all together?
Well, uh, to me, the only logical answer is Hyrox doesn't think it's an issue because it does not seem like a difficult issue to fix.
Yeah.
So that's my only solution because I know that they have the fixing judging for wall balls, very difficult. They're trying very hard. Fixing standards for burpees, very difficult. They're trying very hard. Making people run on the outside lanes, very difficult. They're trying very hard. Putting all the people in the correct wave, very easy, not trying very hard.
Yeah, very easy.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, people are submitting their time, so.
So that's the only thing is that they obviously either don't think it's a priority or don't think it's an issue. So um,
Mhm.
maybe I'll try to dig a little deeper into the Hyrox management and see, like, dude, why?
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, we saw this in Toronto last year
Yeah, yeah. And we'll probably
where
see it again this weekend.
yeah. Yeah.
Well, the
Mhm.
fact we will this weekend is the fact that I mean, like, I know we have pro waves over multiple days.
Yeah, and I mean, that's hard because people do sometimes pick the race day that they need.
Mhm.
Um, so I mean, you're not really gonna, but everything right now is about times at the end of the day.
Yeah, right now, sadly.
Yeah. And qualifying for Worlds if that's where people are at.
Yeah, did you see how many, like, there's quite a few men near the back of the Elite 15 with Berlin times in there.
Yep, of course there is.
Not good, not good. But it was great, like you say, it was great to see Cole do that. Nice to
Yeah.
see Door. Good to see Isaac have a great run. Not Canadian, but nice to see Ryan Kent back out there and pushing a good.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
always a guy we like to cheer for. But there was a lot of
Yeah. Colin Stiefer had a good one.
Colin
Um,
Steeper. So
mhm.
he made up 50 seconds, 53 seconds on Kent on the wall balls.
Wow.
Yeah. Because I was looking when I was watching, I was looking at the splits, right? And I saw Kent was ahead to the wall balls and he went in with like a 40 some odd second lead at the wall balls. And then Steefer beat him by like 8 seconds.
Oh, wow.
So I'm like, holy cow.
Hmm.
Owen just tore through it. Isaac said he fell apart on the wall balls too. He said he would have.
I think he said he had a 6-minute wall ball.
It was 6 minutes. I'm not sure if it was
He
that
made a
bad,
story about it. I didn't check actual
but it
results.
wasn't.
Maybe it felt like 6 minutes, but
We could look real quick. We can see real quick. But let's go check it out. We'll find Isaac's wall balls.
yeah, falling apart at the wall balls is quite an awful feeling when that ball just feels so heavy. I think my first High Rocks, I had a 6-minute wall ball.
Oh yeah?
Oh, I'm sure I did.
Let's see here. Isaac's wall balls. We're on Isaac workout. What an exaggerator. 544. That's not a good one for Isaac.
No,
And let's compare him to Colin Stephers, 353, which still isn't lightning fast, but so that means
that's yeah, that's pretty good though.
that's pretty good. But that must mean Kent must have had a rough wall ball too.
Well, 4.
444.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah, those wall balls.
Okay. And what was our boy Cole learn? 328.
Ooh.
So that was pretty quick.
Well, we know Cole can do them unbroken, so
He did break this time though, I know that. But
yeah. Hmm.
some were saying that his depth was not good.
Yeah.
Um, I will say tough camera angle,
Hmm.
but I'm gonna put Cole under the exact same thing as everybody else. If his depth wasn't good and the judge didn't call it, he would have had no freaking idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
And once again, as I'm going to say continually, forever and ever, bring out the boxes and never be a problem again. Anyway,
So I saw pictures, there was boxes in Boston.
there was, but everybody should use them.
Yeah, man, it just changes the movement.
It does, but it's just, it solves so much. Consistency across the board.
But then we're gonna have to train how to come off of a box.
Yeah, just
And then
like,
I'm gonna have to get a box for my gym that's exactly the Hyrox box.
oh, everybody, I have two of these boxes. They're 14 by 12 by 16. You get them on Amazon. They're cheap.
Uh,
It's
I
funny.
know why they don't have them. I do understand.
I understand. I just don't agree. It's not that I don't agree. It's that they've had so long to try to fix this problem. And am not saying they're not trying. They are trying their asses off.
Hmm.
But in a way that shows me that they're not capable of doing it for whatever reason. So this solution is a solution that fixes it. Is it ideal in what everybody wants? Maybe, maybe not. You don't know. No one's ever tried it. But it takes away the problem.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, I've said it for a long time. I kind of let it go for a bit, but I'm like, yeah, I just don't think they're coming up with any other way to fix it.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't like the movement with the box, but I understand how it would solve issues.
The other option is to go to something like a reverse lunge wall ball, but they won't do that because they've already got lunges there.
Yeah. Oh man. Ugh.
Murder, eh? That'd be terrible.
Yeah. Lunges, run, lunges, wall balls, lunge wall balls. Ugh.
You don't have to
No.
run after them.
Yeah, I guess.
That would be horrible.
So. Hmm.
All right. You want to get ready for Hamburg?
Yes, this weekend I have lists of who's racing and who's not.
All right. Look, I can do the screen of who's eligible. I'll do a little share screen.
We're
There.
starting with the men or the women.
Men, because that's what I got.
All right. So, yeah, we do have we have a lot of those top guys are going. So we have James Kelly, Tim Vinich, Hunter is not going, but I that seems to be pretty standard that Hunter does not race the beginning of the season. So James Kelly, Tim Vinich, Alexander Ronkovich are going. Jonathan Wynn, Dylan Scott will be there.
Yep.
Bo Wills, Rich Ryan will be there. Tom Rogers is not.
He's out.
Aitor is going to be there. I have Sean Noble as the next
Yeah,
seed.
Sean Noble is, I don't know if he's the next seed, but he is going. I,
Yeah.
I don't know why he's the next.
He yeah, I had him as the eighth seed, so I'm not sure exactly there. And then we have Thomas Verdick is going, Tomas
Yep.
Jake Bearden is going, and um
Heidi.
I'm not sure. Heidi Wiersma is going. And he was ranked 15th. So we know Pleo is injured right now. He is
Well, you know
not.
what the problem is? There you go.
Oh, you're clicked on the wrong one. There we go. Wait, now you're on women.
Yeah, I was still on
There
the
we
Melbourne. So there's your Sean Noble in 9.
Okay. So there, that looks, yeah, that looks. Okay, so then so then we did get into the roll downs now.
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
yeah, it's been hard to see Ryland's name there. So we have
But
um
Paleo's out.
Leo is out. Jonick is gonna be is racing there, so that 18th seed.
Mhm.
Um
I think a fall.
Af yeah, Afon Humphreys is not racing. And then we have Emilio is racing and Richard Heineck is racing. Richard Heineck is an OCR guy also
Yeah, and a
who
fantastic
um,
runner.
yeah, fantastic runner, bigger, stronger guy. So I think he's yeah, he's gonna be someone to look out for here. So it will be exciting to see him in the Elite 15. Um yeah, so there you go.
Look at a couple of these names down here. Graham Holiday, Joffrey
Yeah.
Cousin, Harry Thompson, Gabe Heck. Like those are good names.
Hmm.
Oldie Fricker's a good name. I don't really know if he's that great, but it's a good name. Yeah, I mean, so looking at that, obviously a couple of the big names being out, but really a really good field.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
Any
good way to start the season off.
now, and obviously top three go to Worlds. We're not worried about a roll down here because nobody's qualified yet. So you've got your top three going to Worlds. Um, One thing I want to see here, and or I'm very interested to see. So our boy Dylan Scott, one of
Yeah.
our absolute favorites, but has struggled overseas.
Hmm.
Now, my understanding is he's gone over there very, very early. Do you
Okay.
think that,
Yeah.
do you think this is the race where he can crack it and he can really coming off an awesome performance at Worlds? Can
Yeah.
he carry that over?
Break
Can
break the
he
curse of
carry that
the
across
track.
the Atlantic?
Yeah, I think so. And I mean, we know he's always fit. Um, so I think he will be fine this time. There are some people that I'm very curious to see what kind of shape they're in. Ronkovich,
Hmm.
who didn't maybe have his best race at Worlds. I'm curious to see where he's going to come in. Um, yeah, Sean Noble kind of had a rough one. We talked about him with his wall balls. So, we know he's in shape anyways. So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, he'll be up there.
He's capable of putting together a qualifying run.
Hmm. Yeah.
It's just will he or won't he?
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, Rich Ryan had such a great season last year too. So, um, if he had a really good summer, he could be coming in trying to get a spot too. So,
Would you list Tim as the favorite coming off as world champion?
statistically speaking, yes, I would.
I think I would, and just because I constantly underestimate him, and he's proven me wrong now, and so I'm gonna go with him on this one. Uh,
Hmm.
what about, do you think James Kelly, who came out like lightning last year,
Yeah, I think he's gonna do the same thing.
and he's probably underperformed, I'd say, at Worlds, or I don't know if it's underperformed. I mean, he had a good run, but didn't get the result that he was hoping for.
Yeah, I would say that would be true for him. Yeah, I do think he's gonna come out hot. He kind of always comes out w like a with a statement. So I'm sure if he takes this race out, um, I wouldn't be surprised at all. We Tim and Dylan race a little bit more similar, where they pace it a little bit more, and the later stages is where they excel. But James Kelly kind of goes out blazing and kind of hangs on until he can't, and that's probably what we'll see here. Yeah, and then I'll be curious to see if any of these guys go with him. We know Jake Dearden has the capability to take it out too, and um, Sean Noble. So, And obviously Rich being one of the best pure runners in the field. So, yeah, it'll be interesting. I think it's always people come out of their off season and it shows the kind of confidence they have in the type of off season that they have with who really takes out that first race. So I think that's what we'll see with this one.
Yeah, I think you might see a resurgence of Alex on this one.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just having that feeling. I'm basing it on nothing. And what I'm doing is also I'm not picking Dylan to do anything because I always pick Dylan with my heart. And so I'm gonna pick. You ask me who I think is gonna win. Dylan's gonna win. So I'm deliberately not going to do that. And I think you might see a resurgence from Alex here.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
again he was probably disappointed with himself after Worlds last year. And I think this is a very big statement race for him because I think if he doesn't come out and make a statement, to me, it would almost seem like he won his championship and he became content.
hmm
You know, it would almost give me that like, oh, is the hunger gone out of him? So I think
Yeah.
this is a statement one for him. I think he needs to, I think,
Yeah.
come out hungry and show that he is still one of the top dogs out there.
hmm
Uh, Other than that, anything else for the men?
Um, nope. No, not yeah, I'm excited to see some of these guys from the roll down, see how they get in the mix. You have to realize too, like although they're roll downs, they have their average times and these times are all within like 30 seconds.
Hmm.
Basically 56 from 10th place till 25th. Are they're all within basically 30 seconds. So any of these guys could really be in the mix of that top five.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Like, and this newcomer, no, he's not going to this one. Josh Van Zeeland, V Zealand, he's not on that one, is he?
No, he's not.
No.
No,
I mean, he's
he's coming from Australia.
another
So
new guy on the scene.
yeah,
And again, not traveled outside of, like, well, I don't know if he's traveled outside, but his best times are from Australia.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So he does not have a Berlin in there.
Well, there you go.
All right, let's check out the women here. All right, we're on the right
Okay.
one.
There we go. So we have same thing. We got a lot of these ladies going. So Lauren, wait, is this the right one?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. Oh, we listed sort of the thing that I saw that just had Linda listed first, just being the
champion.
previous world champ. Yeah. So Linda and Lauren and Joanna are going to be there. So Sinead is coming off of an injury. So she will not be there. So that's one of our big names. Lucy Proctor will be there. Vivian, Sika Arning will be. Lena Putters, who just ran a really fast open time.
Yeah,
Not sure why she
get
ran
the
open.
record again.
No, she was second to Lauren's record.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. Emily Dahman will be there. Kate Davey is not on the list yet, so probably just still trying to get herself back.
My understanding, she's probably not going to be shooting for the Pro or Elite 15 this year.
Okay. Rehab's not going well.
Yeah, well, I think a statement she made is she's just hoping to make age group.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, that's probably,
yeah,
yeah, safe right now.
yeah.
Got to be careful. Um, Melanie Morer is going. Jess Petro, Zara Piergianni, Amy Bellavacqua is still, she's not there yet. She's still helping her daughter. Um, we have Stephanie Oswald will be there. Calypso Sheridan, who will be new to the Elite 15, put down two really fast times, also both in Australia. I mean, Calypso's kind of been around the scene with the hybrid racing.
She was OG like right at the start, like when everyone was doing goofy games and stuff.
Yeah, what was the big one that was put on by Austin?
Battle Bunker.
Yeah, like those games and stuff she did
Yeah,
really well at.
yeah,
And then we have Ida will be there. Danelle Lowe from South Africa will be the finishing out that group. So she is the 19 seed. Lauren Griffith will not be there. She's also coming back. She's dealing with an injury as well. So, the big names that we're missing, obviously Kate Davies, Sinead, Amy Belavacqua, Lauren Griffith. But still a lot of those names on that list are going to be there. So, and obviously Meg Jacoby is back racing, but she now has to run 2 qualifying times.
She does. Now that said, I think she's got to hit like a 102 something. 102.24 is 15. And I think
Hmm.
she's only run slower than that like twice.
Has she run slower than that?
I think once or twice. Yeah. I think one time
Yeah.
she did an extra lap.
Oh, when she got
Yeah.
penalties, sure.
So the chances of Meg not getting into the Elite 15 shortly are very slim.
Yeah. So do you know if she's racing this weekend?
I do not. I would have to assume she was. I mean, she spends a lot of time over there, and this is in Hamburg. I would think, you know, that she is, and I'm pretty sure she like recovery wise, she's on pace. So,
I
um,
think she is.
I think so too.
Yeah.
The question,
So,
okay, so there's a question. If she in fact is does Meg's time put her on the podium for the Elite 15?
so she's going to be not running on the grid.
No, no.
She's going to be running in the masses. So I think some of it might depend on layout, how busy the course is. So she kind of has to deal with that kind of stuff, which the other girls don't. Would she be on, man, there's a possibility that she could be on running a time that could have put her on a podium.
I think so. I think, yeah. I think she'll be, I think she won't go all out because I think she knows that what she needs to do is get a 102. I think she'll shoot for that 60 solid, right? She'll shoot for that between 60 and 61 and end up somewhere in there. So I don't think she'll run a podium time, but only out of conservativeness.
Yeah, you don't think she wants to come out with a statement?
I don't think she needs to.
Yeah.
I mean, if you were any of these women, would Meg running a 59 or 58 make you any more nervous than Meg running a 60?
No.
No. I'm
No.
just going to be nervous anyway, right?
Yeah, Meg's back,
Yeah,
so
exactly. She's back and she's healthy. I'm going to be nervous.
yeah.
Jumping out, we asked if Tim was the odds-on favorite. Does Linda carry over Worlds as being the odds-on favorite, or is it back to the original GOAT?
Um,
Because if you ask me to put a bet on this, I'm betting on Lauren.
I know. Yeah.
I take nothing away from Linda's win at Worlds, 100% earned.
Hmm.
There was no asterisks, no nothing like that. She earned it, but at the same time, 9 times out of 10, I think Lauren takes that race, and I think Linda just had that. She had the day. She trained properly.
Perfect
She
day.
peaked properly. Everything went right.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's so funny the way we do have this bias with Lauren, but she's just the most consistent Hyrox racer we've ever seen on the women's side. So yeah, it is hard to bet against her. Joanna's had more time also to really focus on training for Hyrox. So I mean, I think she's gonna come out pretty fit after this season too, after the off season. Um, yeah, and some of these girls too, like I hope that they're doing well. Like Lucy, I know seemed to be struggling a little bit with maybe burnout.
Mm.
Um, just some statements that she'd made on stories. So you don't always know for sure what people went through in the off season and what kind of shape they're going to come out in. So, but yeah, I mean, I Vivian's a very consistent racer. She also typically peaks throughout the season, gets fitter and faster throughout the season. We have some of these new girls here still, like Emily, who are kind of learning the sport and have had more time to train. So if they come out and they're looking a little bit more confident, I wouldn't be surprised. We saw Jess Petro throw down recently and doubles, and she looked really fit.
Oh yeah,
So yeah,
and Joanna retook the doubles record.
yeah,
So
yeah,
he is officially at Hyrox now.
yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. Hmm.
That is a joke, but I actually think Tia's done. I don't think she runs another Hyrox.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably right. I guess, yeah, I don't know.
I'm just guessing. I'm just guessing. Side note. Total side note.
Yeah,
Um,
I had a hard time ever believing she would do a solo.
well, again, I didn't think she'd do a solo unless she knew she could win. Because what's the point? There's no upside for her,
Hmm.
right? All it would do is it would make Hyrox people say, "See, we told you," and it just there was no upside. She'd have to win, or it wouldn't be worth it. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Well,
anyway,
and her heart's still in CrossFit, so
I had anticipated she would do more, come back and do doubles again this year, but having seen the way things are going, and now with not having Joanna as a partner and the association not being there anymore, I don't see it happening.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe she's actually retiring.
Rumors are she might be pregnant
Oh, there you go. That could be true too.
because she was a little off at Wadapalooza.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's what they're saying. Maybe. And Tia, she's not telling anybody nothing. Like all of you can figure it out. Come to my YouTube channel when I announce it, sort of.
Yeah.
In some
Hmm.
vague, obscure way where we don't really tell you anything. Um, I think I think this is going to be a lot of the same again. I think it's going to be Lauren, Joanna, and Linda.
Hmm.
And I think though that Joanna is going to be even more dangerous this year than she was last year.
Yeah.
And I might say it come Worlds, I think it might be Joanna's year. If I'm to make like way too early predictions, I think she could maybe do it. But then
Yeah. And I mean, I
we
think
haven't
if
seen Meg run
Sinead,
yet.
yeah, Meg's back. Sinead is, yeah, there's some girls who I think would
I
give Jess a good run.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Like even when I look at this, like, well, I don't know what Joanna's fastest time is, but look at this when you do look at this though. Okay, so you got Joanna 59:58, Linda 58:56, Sinead 10 at 60:22, Lucy 60:54, Lauren 56:23.
Yeah.
Like there's
Hmm.
nobody in that stratosphere.
Hmm. Yeah.
So and that's why,
Yeah, and outside of that, those three ladies, Vivian's one of the only, she's the only other person to go sub 60.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. But then again, like a lot of 101s. Like it's once you get past like you say, once you get past Lauren and then you're down to Sinead, it's you know 60 to 62 from
Yeah.
you
And
know
they're all right there.
yeah, yeah. I think you're going to see good things out of Jess Petro this year.
Yeah, I do too.
And I think her teaming up with Joanna, I think that helps a lot. And I think Jess has just been training really well.
Yeah.
And I like Jess, so
Hmm. Hmm.
not that I'm biased. What do
She
you?
did team up with our Canadian, so.
Yes, she did exactly, and she was really nice to me in Vegas. So, what do you think? Is it more of the same, or do you think that somebody sneaks on?
Yeah, I think it's probably going to be more of the same again, kind of like you said, like Lauren, Linda, and Joanna.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Now we can take a quick look at the teams, although I do not have full lists of who's going to be there for teams. So we can just guess by who some of the top 15 are. But so you're sitting there right at the top with Joanna and Jess.
So
Then
this weekend has an Elite 15 doubles race.
yeah, as far as I know, they're doing them same weekends, aren't they?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I think they are.
Yeah, so I don't know. Camila Massa has a new partner as well.
Yes. Yeah, her and Meg are
Uh,
racing together this year.
yeah.
So like here, Tia Toomey, Joanna Vitrick, that's out, replaced with Jess and Joanna.
Hmm.
Lauren Griffith and Lauren Weeks will definitely not be racing this weekend together because Lauren Griffith's not there.
Yeah.
Lucy and Sinead, maybe they are. Linda,
Well, Sinead's not racing, I don't think
all right,
yet.
Sinead's all right, so they're not racing.
Yeah.
Linda and Viola, I don't know. I don't know if Viola's going to be there this time. So
Yeah, I
that's
don't.
Zara and Kate, definitely not. Meg and Camilla, nope. The Van den Lindenhoofs, Van den Hinden Lindenloofs,
Hmm.
they might be. I don't know.
Yeah, one of it might have been Charlotte. She just won a Hyrox somewhere,
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. And put in a really good time too.
like a 101, I thought.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
So that'd be something to see. I think it was Camilla and Secca that ran together recently with the 5741.
No, it was another Italian girl.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It
Oh,
could have been, maybe it was her. I could be wrong.
all right. Anyway,
Mhm.
so we're not sure who's going there, but that's just a quick look. We'll look at some of the men's teams that are up there. Rich and Paleo, definitely not. Tim and Alex, maybe they run this weekend. I would think they probably should.
Hmm.
Charlie
Yeah.
and what's that?
Yeah, I would think so. They're both there.
Yeah, Charlie and Ollie. I think you might see them show up. James and Jake, I don't think they're doing it. And Jake Williamson with a couple of different partners.
Hmm.
Heidi in Theory? Those are
Uh-huh.
great names.
I don't know.
Graham Holiday, Jonathan Wynn. That's not a bad team.
Hmm.
There's one. Austin and Isaac really could get in that.
Yeah. Yeah. Seated 19th.
Yeah. So we don't have lists for who's doing the teams. Hyrox has not released that yet.
Hmm.
Seems stupid to me. I mean, get that out there.
Yeah.
I think
Hmm.
they wait too long for some of their releases. But anyway, the races are on Friday.
Yeah.
I believe the men is fairly early morning our time, like around 9:30, 10:30, something like that. And a lot of us will be getting ready to Toronto. Some of us will be racing in Toronto. And then the
Mhm.
women's, I want to say, is probably around 4 p.m. our time, I think. So they've really spread them apart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which kind of sucks. I think I get why they do it, and I'm just saying it just kind of sucks personally because I'll be watching Riley run at that time
Mm.
and then trying to take a nap before my run.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run
I'll
it.
be at the
I gotta run,
game.
I gotta run at like 8:20 at night.
Oh, that would be so rough for me.
I'm like going to bed. Like
Yeah.
that is literally like right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I say. I'm
It's
hoping I get home
tough. And then you got to re-caffeine up and then you're
tonight.
just wired, you can't sleep.
Yeah, well, I don't caffeine or anything like that, but it's still just not something I'm looking forward to as far as time wise.
Yeah.
I think like my favorite is like that 10 a.m.
Hmm.
That's my absolute favorite.
Yeah.
So
It depends on the race for me.
yeah,
Mhm.
I like
I
to.
like I like early if it's, like with Spartan races and stuff, I like early.
Yeah, me too.
Uh, but yeah, anything past 10 gets a little bit awkward with eating.
Hmm. No, I
Hmm.
like I like I like the 10 o'clock one. That's my favorite time.
Hmm.
Yeah, but all right. Anyway, it's gonna be a great race. Hamburg, tune in. Hyrox World on YouTube. We'll have all of it. And it will, as always, be a great broadcast. They'll do an excellent job. You'll be very entertained.
Hmm.
And because nobody's doing it better than them right now, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And we'll get our first six World Championship qualifiers for solo and six World Championship qualifiers for elite doubles. I don't know when they're streaming the doubles. If I think that's Saturday. I think the doubles go Saturday, I think.
Okay, yeah, I don't really know. And are they doing an official one like they do with the solos?
I don't know. Let's take a quick look. I'll go look on YouTube because they always, well, it usually says upcoming when you go to their
Because they
live.
typically haven't done
They've never done it yet.
the professional podcast. So I'm gonna assume that they probably aren't.
But why? It's like some of
I
the
know
best
it's
races.
well, it's hard because if they're not doing it on the grid, then it is quite difficult because the professional one, they have their car with the video and stuff driving around, so it's tricky. So they kind of, I mean, we just rely on people with cell phones.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Get someone like Katie Simonson in there jumping fences.
Live doubles from Hamburg.
Oh, there you go. All
So
right.
if I look at this upcoming, I'll go through it real quick. So we got the Elite Women, 9:30 a.m. on October 3rd. The Elite, oh, sorry here. Trying to see what time it says for them. October 3rd, 2025 for the men. This one doesn't tell us what time.
Okay. Well, we know it's going to be there, so that's good.
Yep. And then the doubles are on October 4th. So yeah, they're on the Saturday. So
Hmm.
that's awesome. I'm very happy about that because Saturday I don't got a race. You do.
I do. Yeah.
Doubles, coincidentally. So anyway, um, and we don't really need to preview Toronto. Toronto, the map's out. It's a little bit different than last year. I like last year's map better, but
Yeah.
it'll still be
That's
great. It'll still be
yeah.
great. And we will see you all there. Um, anything left, Beth? You're good.
Nope, that's it. It's going to be a big weekend of Hyrox, so we are back into it. First major, first race in Canada of the season. So yeah, it's going to be a good weekend.
All right. We'll see you all in Toronto at the Care Center.